not.
You're going to go to Sedona? Or you're
When
going to...
it's gonna be summer.
You're going to go to Sedona or you're going to go to eat donuts?
Sedona.
Sedona. What's up, Juliana?
It's a special day for me.
It's a special day for you? Why? What's going on for you today?
Today's Shabbat.
Oh, and what do you guys usually do on Shabbat?
My mom or dad don't celebrate it, so
You
Juliana
celebrate it by yourself?
What? She did it? What? Oh, she did it.
Do you celebrate Shabbat by
Write
yourself?
us another name.
Okay.
Can you write us another name?
What do you do? What do you usually do on Shabbat, Juliana? Do you light candles?
No.
Do
I
you,
can't use the matches myself.
do you eat challah?
No.
Do you drink
I don't know
wine?
how to make it. No.
Do you rest? Do you not use any screens? Not use any technology?
Sometimes use screens, but not very much.
Okay. What do you know about Shabbat? Do you know what makes it a special day? What makes it different from the other days of the week?
If you light candles.
Yeah, but do you guys know, Sammy and Aya, do you know about Shabbat?
Oh, you also eat challah.
You eat challah. Lana, do you know about Shabbat?
Look at my shirt.
Ukrainочка. Very cool. Lana, do you know about Shabbat? No? We have to unmute Lana. Unmute. Good. And then we have Rami joining. Hey, Rami, what's up, dude?
I see Livia.
Yeah, that's Rami's sister. So I guess it's her computer or her account that he's using for Zoom. Very good.
I think he's changing name to Rami.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Rami. Hey,
It's
Rami.
just my sister's old computer.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
It says on Zoom first, Livia.
That makes sense. Hey, Rami, we were just talking about Shabbat. Do you know what Shabbat is?
Yes.
Can you tell us what you think Shabbat is and what makes it special?
It's God working all the 5 days and 6.
Yeah, then. What's Shabbat, Rami?
God working 6 days and resting 1 day.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, that's the idea. So in the Jewish religion, some people believe that the world was created by God, and that God worked for 6 days to create the world, and on the 7th day he took a break and he rested, right? So some people believe that, and other people simply believe that it's not good for people to work for 7 days a week. That means if you worked 7 days a week, that would mean what?
No rest.
No rest. It would mean you're literally working every single day, right? How do we feel, bless you, how do we feel when we don't get any rest?
Well, you will sleep. I
But imagine you all you did was just like sleep, and then you wake up in the morning and you go to work, and then you come home from work and you go back to sleep. And then you just do that all the time, 7 days a week. How would you feel?
Exhausting.
Would you feel exhausted? Would you feel
Tired.
overwhelmed?
Yeah.
Would you maybe feel deflated? Would you feel, how would you feel, Dov? Would you feel pretty sluggish? Yeah. Yeah, it would be pretty difficult if you didn't get any rest. So I think the idea behind Shabbat, whether you believe, regardless of what you believe about God or any other religion, the idea behind it is that people should take a day of rest.
I don't touch that.
To give yourself time to recover from work, from school.
Everybody takes rest because right now we have a long rest.
Yeah. So
This rest around and around the ocean, around and around the ocean.
I'm gonna.
And it's very long, and we don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Wow, we go. Oh, that's my scary ocean.
It's the real fight.
A war.
I do not know.
Like almost
Yeah, almost, but not quite. So, great guys. Today, so on Monday, so after the weekend, after Aya and Sammy come back from their grandparents' house, after Lana comes back from Sedona.
He said summer.
Oh, not yet. Oh, you're not going to Sedona this weekend.
I'm going against summer.
In the summer, got it. So after this weekend, after Shabbat, and after Aya and Sammy come back from their grandparents, we're gonna start working with our.
And after our grandparents, it is Shabbat. I mean, June.
That's right. So we're gonna start working with our special boxes that you all should have. And I
don't know if we actually have it.
I'm pretty sure you guys should have it, but we'll figure that out. But everybody else should have the box, and
I have.
good. It comes with all kinds of cool stuff that we're going to start working with on Monday. We have a lot of other kids that have those boxes too, so we're all going to be working with the same tools, learning about probability. Right? Dov, you're gonna really hurt yourself doing that. You're gonna fall badly. And we're gonna
Tell you something.
Yes, tell me something.
What's Monday? What's Monday? Are we gonna open the box?
This coming Monday. So our next lesson. So today's Friday, and then it's gonna be Saturday, and then it's gonna be Sunday, and then it'll be Monday. And we're gonna open the box. Yes, Juliana.
I have a magic marker.
You have a magic marker. Does it write on the walls?
No.
No.
It goes in the air.
Oh, oh my God. I'm speechless.
It draws in the air?
I'm speechless.
What did you say?
It floats in the air. She's making a marker float in the air. How is she doing that?
Oh, she's actually using string. No. Yes, there is a string. No. Yes, there is. No, there isn't. Yes, there is.
Well, there's only one way to find out, which is we have to make sure there's no string. So, Juliana, what you need to get to prove to us that there's no string is you need to get a pair of scissors. Can you bring a pair of scissors?
It's hair. It's not string.
Oh, it's a hair. Okay, so it is something holding the marker. Oof. You had me for a second. I was speechless. I couldn't believe it. I thought you really made a marker float in the air. Whose hair is it? Is it Gregory's hair?
No, it's long.
It's a long hair, so it must be yours, or maybe your mom's.
It's mine.
Yours. Okay. So, guys, remember just now Juliana was showing us the what did I say? You're gonna fall down. You're gonna hit your face on that table, on the corner of the table. You're gonna knock out some teeth. There's gonna be blood all over my office. I'm not gonna be happy about it. Who's gonna clean up all the blood?
He will.
He's gonna have to clean up his own blood.
Yeah, because it's yucky. Nobody wants to clean it.
Well, you know what? My wife Mila, she's a nurse, and what do nurses do?
They clean up blood.
Yeah, they clean up blood. Vampires, what do vampires do?
They suck up blood.
They drink blood. Let me ask you this though, since we're talking about blood, who knows what a phlebotomist is? A phlebotomist. Lana, you think that's funny?
Maybe a type of elephant or something?
A phlebotomist? Oh, look, Rami's got a magic marker too. It sticks to his forehead. What does a phlebotomist do? A phlebotomist is a person that draws blood from your body. So you know how like we have a lot of blood in our body, and there are people that need blood, like if they get into a car accident or if they are sick, they need a blood transfusion. They need to get new blood in their body. You guys know about that?
Yeah, you told it to us just a little bit.
Yeah, there are people that need blood in their body, replaced in their body because either they lost a lot of blood due to an accident or something, or they're sick. And so where does that blood come from? Another person, right? There are people that give their blood. And so the person, or if you need a test, if you need your blood tested, the phlebotomist, give me your arm. The phlebotomist is a person that draws blood from you. So they take your arm like this, and then they give you a little ball just to put in your hand, and they say, make a fist. So you squeeze the fist, and they tie a little string around your arm right here, and then they take a syringe with a needle, and they go, boop, they put the needle inside, and they put a little tube, and it draws the blood out of your body. You can only take out a little bit. You can't take out a lot of blood because then you'll get sick, right? And so they'll take out that blood either to donate it to somebody else, or to do a test on it, if they need to test you to see if you're sick.
Or if you put all the blood, you'll be a zombie.
Yeah, and you know, and you know what happens? What happens when we lose some blood? Like, you know, when you donate some blood, or when you get some blood taken from you for a test, how do you feel when you've lost some blood? What do you think? How do you guys think? You feel bad? I think you would feel exhausted. I think you would feel a little drowsy. You might feel sluggish. You might feel a little tired.
How about you be in the hospital for 10 hours?
So usually what they'll do is if they draw your blood, like for a test, or if they take your blood for to donate to somebody else, they'll give you like a little cup of orange juice or apple juice.
When we turn our video off, we are a butterfly. Cake.
No, they won't give you a whole cake, but they'll give you some food and some drinks so that you can restore the nutrients in your body a little bit. Yeah. Because once you take some blood out, you get a little bit sluggish, a little bit tired. Yes, Rami?
Can we look at the end of the meeting the video how Dove
is eating something and falling asleep?
Yeah.
We can do that. What would you like to eat, Dove? Okay, tell me. You can think about it. Tell me in my ear. Okay, so we're kind of doing it already a little bit. We're kind of doing it. I don't know about that. We'll see.
Yes. I pick, so you do fire duty.
So we are going to continue on with learning and reviewing some of the words that we've learned. So when Juliana was showing me her magic marker that was floating in the air, what
For the video of Dove, can we do the grousy baby?
Sure. How did I feel when Juliana showed me that marker? Speechless. I couldn't find any words. It was so surprising. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. I couldn't even find the words to describe it.
Pop, can I do one more? Papa.
What if I hang on a second, I want to ask him a question. Bad news? What's the bad news?
Your office is broken. Why don't you say something?
Like my whole office is broken? Yes, Lana.
I have a bad news. Somebody broke your phone.
Okay. What?
One more bad news. Papa, bad news.
What?
Somebody pooped in your whole office, and your office is full of poop.
That's awful. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Aya, go ahead, Aya.
Bad news.
What's going on?
Your office is full of tigers.
Bad news, Papa. Bad news.
What? What's going on?
News.
Our house is full of snakes and spiders and lions.
Yeah, Lana, what's going on? It better not be more bad news.
Bad news.
Oh, it is more bad news.
Somebody eat your office all and broke
Somebody ate it?
it.
I am speechless.
I
speechless.
got one more.
Yeah.
Bob, bad news.
What?
Somebody pooped over your computer and
Oh,
broke
jeez.
it. And broke it. Oh, Bob.
I have a better one.
What's going on, Rami? It better not be more bad news. Wait, hold on.
Good news.
Oh my God, it's good news.
Good news.
You don't even have to tell me. I'm speechless already.
Good news.
What happened?
Your computer. Someone sell you a computer.
Somebody sold me a computer.
No, sold you.
Somebody sold my computer.
No, you just like you like buy the new one.
Oh, I bought a new computer.
Yeah, and
Wow,
someone give it.
that is good news.
I got
Hold on, Juliana's got her hand up.
Okay, I
Yeah,
got
but it needed to go tomorrow, and it just came today.
Well, that's excellent. I am sort of speechless. Yes, Juliana.
Good news.
Good news. I like good news.
A tree fell on your deck.
That's good news.
Good news.
What's going on?
Your the green all the people from the green schoolhouse left.
Yeah, because there's 7 people like this. Like 7 people.
People like copying me.
Okay, Dove. Please make it good news.
Good news.
Yeah, good news.
I know. Mama, good news.
What's the good news?
Your arm is broken.
Good news. Someone sold their bat.
Have good news, Lana?
Bad news.
Oh.
Somebody took your friends.
Somebody took my friends? Oh no. Hey, what is it? Let's learn a new word. Wait, hang on a second. Stop for a second with the pen. Wait,
That took your friends.
pause. Let's learn a new word. Let's learn a new word since Lana brought it up. Somebody took my friends. When somebody takes something from you and then they say, well, I'm not going to give this back to you unless you do this, right? Or unless you pay me this much money, or unless you give me, I'm not going to give you your friends back unless I can have your horse or whatever, or unless you pay me $100. What's that? Who knows what's that? Wait a second. What is that called when somebody demands that you pay them so that you can have your stuff back or your friends back? What is that called? Who knows that word? It's a really cool word. It rhymes with handsome.
Handsome.
Ransom. Ransom. when somebody demands that somebody takes your friends and they're like, you can't have your friends back unless you pay me $100. That's called they're asking you for ransom.
Wait, where's Lana's head?
Where's her head? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness.
Okay, can I do?
Okay, 2 more bad news and then we move on.
Bad news, Sasha.
No, my turn.
Dolph had his hand up. Go
I
ahead.
have bad news.
What's going on?
Good news?
What? Yeah, what? Good news. Yay, I like good news. What's the good news?
Tomorrow is your birthday, right?
No, but okay, I'll pretend.
But tomorrow it's raining and all of your friends are sick. But
How do you think that makes me feel? I feel deflated. That makes me deflated. You guys all remember? Do you guys all remember deflated? Hi. Do you guys all remember deflated?
Can I say? Look at my shirt, Tovik.
Yes, Mila hasn't said anything yet.
Can I say bad news?
Yes, you can say. Say bad news, Mila.
A cat is on your fence.
A cat is on my fence? I
Yes.
don't know if that's good news or bad news. It's just news. It's not good or bad. It's just something that happened.
A dog is pooping right now.
Uh-huh.
On your whole house and the whole window and everything. Yeah, right now it's inside your house and pooping on everything.
Wow. That's awful. You know, that makes me, that definitely makes me speechless. Okay. Let's learn some new words. Who remembers our blender word? Like when you take a blender and inside the blender you put frustrated, you put angry, you put tired. It does start with E. Who remembers that word? We put all those things in a blender: tired, frustrated, angry, upset, annoyed, overwhelmed. We put all those things into the blender. We close the lid. What's our word that comes out? Starts with E. Juliana's right. You're just like, I just can't, so frustrated. I swear, if that dog poops on my house one more time, like,
I'm gonna kill her.
No, we're not killing animals. What's that word? Who remembers? Exasperated, right? Which is different from what happens when we what happens when you have a puddle of water on the sidewalk. You need to put all that back right now or I'm going to kick you out. What happens when we have a puddle of water on the sidewalk on a really hot, sunny day? On a really hot, sunny day. So there's a puddle of water on the sidewalk, and then you come back 2 hours later, and the puddle of water is gone. Is it magic?
Yeah. No, it's because the sun dried it out.
The sun dried it out.
Evaporated.
Evaporated. Amazing, Sammy and Juliana. Very good. That's right. The sun dried it out, and the water evaporated. Right? Doesn't it sound like the word we just learned? When you're really tired and angry and frustrated and annoyed, you're exasperated. But when the water dried out because of the sun, it evaporated, right? Oh, I feel so evaporated. Did I say that right?
No.
No? How do I feel? Exasperated. Exasperated. What happens when you guys want to meet our two dinosaur friends? We have dinosaur friends with us today. Let's meet our dinosaur friends. What
No,
are
we
their...
have not two. We have more.
Okay, well, can we start with two?
Okay.
So we have Larry the dinosaur. Is this...
No. I know.
Can he be Larry the dinosaur?
No.
Can I name one of them and you name the other one?
Okay, you name yours, I name mine.
Okay, this is Larry the dinosaur.
And mine is Rocky the dinosaur.
Rocky and Larry the dinosaur. So this is Larry, everybody. Larry is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's 8 years old. He's got big, sharp teeth. He's kind of brown. His favorite color is blue. He likes long walks on the beach. That's Larry the dinosaur. And tell us about Rocky the dinosaur.
Rocky the dinosaur is 10 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and he is very strong, and he loves to lay in the sand, and he loves to swim, and he really loves to play snowball fights, and also he really loves to
I have a lot of dinosaurs.
and he also likes to sled on
Oh,
snow.
he likes sledding. Okay, excellent. And Juliana, who do you have there?
I have two dinosaurs.
Yeah, do they have names?
One, it's a dragon.
Oh, very cool.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I haven't named it yet.
Yes, Lana.
I have a lot of dinosaurs than all the peoples.
You have more dinosaurs than all the people?
Here is
What if I take all your dinosaurs, Lana, and I say you can't have your dinosaurs back unless you pay me $100? What's that called? What am I asking for? Who remembers?
I'm gonna say that come to my home, and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you money first, give me my dinosaurs back, and then I'm gonna lie to you.
Ah, you're gonna trick me. So what's that called when I take Lana's dinosaurs and I ask for money in order to give them back to her? Who remembers that word? Starts with R and rhymes with handsome. Ransom. I'm asking for ransom. Very good. So here we have Rocky the dino. Oh, look at that. It kind of looks like Rocky the dinosaur. Look at Juliana's leg.
Rocky dinosaur.
And we got Rocky the dinosaur, and we have
That's 10 years old and loves all that.
But
But
it
it also can be
And actually, changed my mind. He loves only sledding and being in the sand and in the cold water and in the snow.
Hey, I want you to do a little situation with me here. Hold Rocky the dinosaur for a minute. So Larry the dinosaur wants to tell Rocky the dinosaur something. Hey, Rocky, I'm really tired of you taking all my toys, okay? I'm really tired of you constantly taking my toys. You're taking my toys. I leave them there, and you take all my. You constantly take my. I'm gonna hit you with my little short arms. I'm gonna stop. What were Larry and Rocky just doing?
Bickering.
They were bickering. Very good. They were bickering. They were
That one could scare
bickering.
dinosaurs like this.
Hey,
Or like this. Rah!
hey, hang on a second. I've got some. Larry the dinosaur has some questions for Rocky the dinosaur. Hey, Rocky, I've got some questions for you. Oh yeah, what do you got? Are you gonna be Rocky? Okay. Hey, Rocky. How old are you? What color are you? Where do you live? How many parents do you have? How many brothers do you have? How many sisters do you have? Do you like it when it's cold or when it's hot? Do you like to swim or do you like to lay out in the sun? Do you like when the sky is blue or gray? Do you like winter, summer, fall, or what am I doing to Rocky the dinosaur with Larry?
Bombarding questions.
Bombarding him with questions. Very good. Now, if Rocky the dinosaur and Larry, I see your hand, Juliana. If Rocky the dinosaur and Larry the dinosaur, can you see them here? I'm gonna. Oh no, it's really hard to see them like that. Okay, Rocky the dinosaur and Larry the dinosaur. I'm going to teach you guys a new word. Let's say they were bickering, right? They were bickering. They were arguing, and Larry got upset at Rocky because Rocky took his bird egg that he really wanted to eat, and he took it and he ate it. And so Larry got upset, and he's not talking to Rocky the dinosaur anymore because of the egg situation. So
No.
what?
No, Larry took his egg.
Okay, Larry took Rocky's egg.
And then he took his food.
Yeah, perfect. So they have an argument between them now, right? They have a disagreement. They have something that they're upset at each other about. And it's a really interesting word. It kind of sounds like food, but it sounds a little bit different. This is the word.
Feud.
Feud. The word is feud. When Rocky and Larry when Rocky and Larry have a disagreement, when they have an argument, when they're upset at each other and they're not talking, they have a feud. A feud. It sounds like food, like when you get into an argument over food, it's any kind of argument, it's a feud. We have a feud. We're not talking, we're not speaking, we're not going to see each other, we're not going to play together, we're really upset at each other. We have a feud. Yes, Juliana.
I saw these two dinosaurs.
Do they have names?
No.
What do they like to do?
This one likes to stay, all of them like to stay in its bin.
They like to stay in their bin? Very good. Okay, excellent. So we learned a new word, which is feud. It's like an argument between people.
I
Right?
learned that before.
Yes, very good. And we remember that when somebody surprises us with something and we lose the ability to say anything, we're just so shocked and surprised. We are. Yeah, now we're ready for the next one. We're speechless. Very good. Now Dove is going to ambush me, but you have to come over here, otherwise they're not going to see. First, I'm going to show you. This is Dove. He's wearing a scary mask.
I'm Hulk.
He's it's kind of a Frankenstein, I think. But it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a Frankenstein.
Okay, anyway, so I'm just going to be over here. I'm just going to be talking to you guys and telling you about new words. So today, I got ambushed by Frankenstein. Yes, Julia.
This is my last dinosaur I have.
Is that a Stegosaurus?
It doesn't have like there.
Hey, who remembers our dinosaur from a couple lessons ago? The dinosaur that brings us words that mean the same thing as other words? Who remembers that dinosaur? Does anybody remember the name of the dinosaur that brings us words that are mean the same thing as other words? Who remembers the name of that dinosaur? Anybody? Nobody? Really? No. The name of the dinosaur, a Panosaurus. Good. We're gonna make up new dinosaurs. The dinosaur that tells us words that mean the same thing as other words is this dinosaur. It's a thesaurus. A thesaurus, right? If we need to look up another word for or another word for beautiful, yes. Yes, Mom. It's a pterodactyl and a tyrannosaurus. Thesaurus. Thesaurus is the book or the it's a T-Rex. Very good. A T-Rex. Now, when Dove ambushed you,
What is another word? What is another word for T-Rex? Or
Yeah.
T-Rex?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yes,
Look.
I see. It's a Stegosaurus and some palm trees. Very good. What's another word for T-Rex? It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know, Rami. Is there another word?
And Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, I didn't know that. Very cool. Okay. So if Larry the dinosaur, here's Rocky the dinosaur, he's minding his own business. And suddenly Larry the dinosaur sneaks up behind him. Bottom. 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 And he bites his tail. What happened? What happened to Rocky the dinosaur?
Get ready.
Got surprised.
He got startled, right? He got surprised. He got startled.
Why are you scaring my dinosaur?
Now you can bite the tail of
No, I want to ambush him.
Da.
Sasha.
Yes. Yes.
I have a flying book.
A flying book.
No,
You're holding it.
there's something at the top of it.
Oh yeah, I think they're calling you out, Lana. I think they see that you're holding on to a string. But good try, good try. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Rocky the dinosaur is gonna ambush Larry.
This is Larry.
No, that's Rocky. Larry is the darker one.
Okay, but I'm gonna ambush him.
Okay. Well, it was a beautiful, bright, sunny day, and Larry the dinosaur was feeling great. Larry the dinosaur loved beautiful sunny days and blue skies, and there he was out of the jungle, walking around, hunting little things that dinosaurs eat. What does a T-Rex eat? Other small dinosaurs.
Meat.
Hunting for meat, other small dinosaurs. He was just walking along. Suddenly, Rocky the dinosaur ambushed him and startled him. Right? Well, needless to say,
No, I'm gonna bite him on the.
hang on a second. Needless to say, Larry the dinosaur was exasperated. He was tired and angry and frustrated and annoyed and overwhelmed all at once by the fact that Rocky the dinosaur ambushed him like that. Because Larry the dinosaur
This guy
really
has meat.
Larry the dinosaur really doesn't like to be ambushed. Now, I love this. Hang on a
Guys,
second.
can I show them my meat that?
Show them the meat that Rocky the dinosaur has. Rocky the dinosaur has meat in his mouth.
He found this.
Good. And now, since you guys all have dinosaurs or some sort of toys nearby, I would like to ask each one of you to tell me a story, just a short one, that uses one of our words that we learned using your dinosaurs. Who wants to try? And I can help you.
Papa, is mommy upstairs?
She might have left already. Who wants to give it a shot? And I'll help you. Giuliani, want to try? Rami? Aya? Lana? Nobody want to try?
I need like kind of dinosaurs.
Well, how about just pick two toys that are not dinosaurs? Any two toys. Or maybe if you already have dinosaurs nearby, like Lana and Juliana, I know you have some dinosaurs near you. So if you want to hold up your dinosaurs, I can help you tell a story with those dinosaurs. Should we try it? Oh, what is that, Aya?
And
Who
she
is
can
that?
talk.
Who is she?
Shimmer or shine.
Her name is Shimmer.
I don't know.
Well, let's come up with a name for her.
Lisa.
Her name is Lisa. And do you have another toy there, Aya?
Yeah.
Let's find another toy and we'll tell the story about those two toys.
Who's
I have one.
That's Mila. Is that a spaceship, Sammy?
No. Dragon, the ender dragon from Minecraft.
Oh, it's a dragon from Minecraft. Very good. Okay, good. Oh, great. So we got plenty of toys there. Let's tell a story with Sammy and Aya's toys. So we got Iron Man there, is that right?
Yeah.
And the dragon from Minecraft and Shimmer. No, and Lisa. Okay. Hold up your toys, guys, and I'll start telling the story, and you can act it out.
Make them act.
Yeah, and you guys act it out. Okay, so once upon a time, there was a young girl named Lisa, and she lived happily together with a superhero named Iron Man. Now, usually,
Stupid? Is that what did you say?
a superhero named Iron.
Oh,
Usually, Lisa and Iron Man got along just fine, and they were good friends. But
And then you got married.
one day, something created a feud between them. Who remembers what a feud is? Yes, Juliana.
When you won't talk, when they say you won't talk together.
Yeah, when they don't talk to each other, when they get upset at each other. So one day, something created a feud. But no, don't take those though. I need those to stay in the
she
box.
left. She left.
I need those to stay in the box.
I'm just gonna play with them.
If you lose a single one, I will be extremely upset. They're very small and they're easy to lose. So one day, a feud happened between Lisa and Iron Man. And the reason for the feud is because both of them wanted to ride the dragon from Minecraft. Both of them wanted to ride the dragon, but what would happen is that every day that Iron Man would wake up in the morning to try to ride the dragon, Lisa will have already gotten up an hour before him, and she would already be out and about riding the dragon. And no matter how much Iron Man tried to wake up earlier than Lisa so that he could get on the dragon first, Lisa would always wake up before him. Well, this made Iron Man feel really deflated, right? Iron Man felt just like, ugh, there's just like nothing I can do to wake up earlier than Lisa so that I can ride this dragon. And Iron Man was really upset, right? Monday, he tried to wake up earlier than Lisa, but no way. Lisa was already up early riding the dragon from Minecraft. Tuesday, Iron Man tries to wake up earlier than Lisa. Nope. He wakes up, looks out the window. There's Lisa in the sky on the dragon. Wednesday, Iron Man tries to wake up earlier than Lisa. Nope. Looks out the window. Lisa, sky, dragon, having fun without him. Well, Iron Man was angry and frustrated and just tired of this whole situation. He was really exasperated, right? Now, Iron Man knew that if he had to wake up earlier than Lisa, he was going to have to do something really special. He was going to have to conquer his inability to wake up early. Who knows what the word conquer means? Yes, Juliana.
Actually, never mind.
Conquer means to defeat something, right? To beat something. Like you can conquer a country, or you can conquer your fear, or you can conquer a bad
Bomb, like bombarding.
Yeah, it's kind of like bombarding, but it's like when you take over, like when one country.
Like when you're like fighting.
Yeah.
You can
When
take
fighting.
over someone.
Yes, when you're fighting and you take over somebody, like when you have one army and they want to take over the castle of another army. So they invade the castle with dragons and horses and bows and arrows and catapults and whatever else, and they
Defend it.
they kill all the soldiers in the castle and they take over the castle. They conquer the castle, right? But you can also conquer other things. You can conquer your fear, like if you're afraid of heights or you're afraid of spiders, you can do something to conquer your fear, to get over your fear. Or you can conquer a bad habit, like or a habit like what Iron Man had, which is that Iron Man just couldn't wake up early. Like every day he would wake up late and Lisa was already out riding the dragon. Iron Man decided that he was going to conquer his bad habit of not being able to wake up early enough to ride the dragon, right? So Iron Man, in order to wake up early, he decided to change some things about his life. What do you think he had to change so that he could wake up early?
It's bedtime.
He had to change his bedtime. Very good, Juliana. If he was going to keep going to bed late because he was reading superhero books and working on his Iron Man suit, there's no way he was going to be able to wake up early in the morning. So he needed to change his bedtime. He needed to start going to bed earlier, right? And
You should
so,
go to bed at like 5 o'clock.
yeah, so he started going to bed really, really early, right? And by going to bed early for a few days, he was able to conquer his inability to wake up early, right? So one day, Lisa wakes up and she looks out the window and she is speechless. Why?
Because Iron Man was out there riding the dragon.
Exactly right, because Iron Man, who had conquered his inability to wake up early, he was out there riding the dragon. In fact, Lisa was awakened in the morning because she heard a commotion outside the window, right? Who remembers what a commotion is? Yes, Juliana.
A lot of noise.
Yeah, she heard some noise out the window, some commotion, and she ran to the window and she looked out the window and she was speechless. She could not believe that Iron Man had actually woken up early and was riding the dragon himself, right? So that's our story about Lisa and Iron Man and the dragon from Minecraft. And we used some of our words in the story. Does anybody else have some toys that we can tell a story about? Oh, look, Juliana's got a couple of dinosaurs. What do we got there?
I haven't named them yet.
That's okay, we can name them. Are they dragons or dinosaurs? Sammy thinks they're dragons. Dinosaurs? Dov, come help us name these dinosaurs. So we have this green dinosaur. Can you hold it up closer so we can see? What should we call that green dinosaur?
I have a dog.
I know. We should call it Strongosaurus.
Strongosaurus.
Okay.
And what
the
about
other one, Redosaurus.
Redosaurus? How about we call the other one Weakosaurus? So the green one is Strongosaurus, and the oh my God, look at that Catosaurus right there.
Catosaurus. Catosaurus.
That is a big cat. Is that cat bigger than you, Lana?
I think so. It's right.
That is a giant cat.
Catosaurus.
It's a dinosaur.
That I'm speechless. That is a magnificently giant cat. That's also a very patient cat. He just lets Lana do whatever she wants. Okay. So we're gonna tell the story of Juliana's two dinosaurs. The green dinosaur, whose name is Strongosaurus.
So we also do
The
this
pink.
dinosaur.
Which one is that?
It's a triceratops.
A Triceratops. Easy enough.
Now we just got the mask, I think.
Excellent. So we're going to tell the story of Strongosaurus and Weakosaurus, and Triceratops will also play a So once upon a time, long time ago, before the asteroid hit Earth and caused all the dinosaurs to go extinct, there were two dinosaurs that lived near each other. One was a big, strong green dinosaur named Strongosaurus, and the other was a smaller, kind of weak dinosaur named Weakosaurus. Now, everybody respected Strongosaurus because, as you know, in the animal kingdom, strength is everything. The strongest animals get the most food. The strongest animals get all the whatever they want, really. And the weak animals have to just sort of take what they can get, because it's all about physical strength in the animal world, right? The strongest animals are the ones that get everything, and the weakest animals are kind of in trouble, right? So Strongosaurus was kind of the king of the land. He was the strongest dinosaur. That's why they called him Strongosaurus. And he just did pretty much whatever he wanted. If he wanted to go and hunt and eat some small dinosaurs, he could do that. If he wanted to play with some other dinosaurs' toys, he could do that. And there's nothing other dinosaurs could do because Strongosaurus was so. Here comes a new word. You guys ready? Strongosaurus was so dominant. Dominant.
Dominant. Dasha,
Yes.
look.
I see you have flowers. Very nice. Strongosaurus.
Flowers.
Yeah, we're going to use those also in our story. So Strongosaurus was dominant. Now, dominant is an interesting word. Let's stop our story for a second and learn what it means. Dominant. Yes, Juliana.
Pizza.
It's sort of like
Ice cream. Ice cream.
It's
I
sort of
forgot what
like.
I was gonna say.
It's okay. We got we're gonna have a little pause here to learn about the word dominant. Dominant. Okay. What dominant means is, I'm gonna make it really big so you guys can see the word dominant. So you can see the word dominant on my screen because I want you to be able to read it. Dominant. Let's make it really big so you can see the word dominant and read it on my screen. I'm making it bigger. Okay. And now I'm gonna share my screen and you're gonna see the word dominant. Dominant. Dominant means when you are bigger and stronger and better than everybody else. There's nobody that can beat you. There's nobody that can outcompete you. There's nobody that can. You are the best, right?
Yeah.
Dominant. And it could be anything. You could be the best in soccer. You could be dominant in soccer. You could be dominant in chess. You could be dominant in how many hot dogs you can eat in 1 minute.
Are you gonna be
Dominant at dominoes. Genius. I love it. Yes, Juliana.
Dominate. I'm water.
now?
Oh, hold on a second, Juliana. Say again.
My brother has a chess class right now.
He does. Is he dominant at chess?
I'm pretty sure he is. And also my dad can eat popsicles in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, dominant. You could be dominant at a lot of things. Of course, it takes a lot of practice and work. But in the dinosaur world, by being the Strongosaurus, by being the strongest dinosaur of all, Strongosaurus was completely dominant. There was nobody that could challenge Strongosaurus. Nobody could defeat him. Nobody could conquer him. He was the dominant dinosaur in all the land, Strongosaurus was. Now, Weakosaurus was kind of bummed out, right? I mean, if you're a Weakosaurus, you don't really get all the tasty food. You just get whatever's left over. You don't get to play with the toys because Strongosaurus takes everything, right? So it was kind of a bummer for Weakosaurus, right? And to be honest, Weakosaurus was kind of devastated to be the weakest dinosaur, right? Who remembers what the word devastated means? Devastated. Like when you're really, really, really sad and just crushed and upset, right? Like if a
press band on you.
yeah, like okay, a devastated means like imagine if there's a huge earthquake and the huge earthquake shakes everything up and it just like destroys a whole city. All the buildings fall down, everything breaks, everything falls, all the bridges break apart, right? You can say that the city is devastated. It's completely destroyed, right, Dove? It's completely destroyed. But also, that same kind of thing can happen to us inside with our feelings, right? We can feel really devastated. Remember we talked about when you have your birthday party planned, but then you have your birthday party planned and then
Everything
rains. And it's just a huge bummer, and so that's what happens when you emotionally devastated, right? You just feel super sad and crushed and depressed and upset. The Stegosaurus was dominant and he conquered all the other dinosaurs. Meanwhile, Weekosaurus felt just devastated and deflated because he was... Okay, great job. Weekosaurus was devastated and deflated because he was the weak dinosaur, of course. Now, in order to change the fact that he was the Weekosaurus, what do you think he needed to do, the Weekosaurus?
Practice so much.
He needed to practice. What else did he need to do?
He needed help also.
He needed help. That's right. Because the Weekosaurus, no matter how much he could, lift big, heavy rocks to try to get stronger. He could practice running. He could practice hunting. But ultimately, Strongosaurus was just too strong. So there's no way that Weekosaurus could conquer Strongosaurus unless he had help. So
No, Mama, that's not what I want to finish.
So because... Right, no, his friend is already there. It's Juliana's toys now, remember? So Weekosaurus went across the river, and he went to his... Oh, you know what he did? He had to swim across the river. So in order to swim across the river, he had to do what? He had to jump in the river, right? So he plunged in the river. To plunge is to jump really fast into something, right? He plunged into the river. He jumped off the riverbank, plunged into the river, and swam across the river to meet his friend Triceratops.
Look, like this.
Exactly like that, Sammy. Hey, Triceratops, said Weekosaurus.
Wait. How about he meets two friends? One is
No, these are only...
I'm Triceratops and my Triceratops.
Nope. This story is only being told with Juliana's toys. That's how we're doing this.
But after this one,
After this one, a different kid is going to have a chance to tell the story with their toys. So everybody has...
mine?
You'll have a chance in a little bit. So, but right now, we're telling the story...
Be last.
No, but right now we're telling the story with Juliana's toys. So let's be fair and let's make sure that everybody has a chance. So Weekosaurus plunged into the river, swam across to the other side, and met his friend Triceratops. What's all the commotion? Asked his friend Triceratops. Well, said Weekosaurus, I am here to ask for your help. To tell you the truth, said Weekosaurus, I'm really deflated and devastated by the fact that Strongosaurus just completely dominates everything on the other side of the river. There's just nothing I can do to defeat Strongosaurus. He takes all the best food, takes all the best toys, and I just need help. Well, said Triceratops, I know that it can feel... I know it can feel overwhelming when you have somebody as strong and dominant as Strongosaurus, but I'll help you. And so Weekosaurus and Triceratops plunged back into the river and swam back over to the side where Strongosaurus was. And they waited in some bushes until Strongosaurus was walking by, just minding his own Strongosaurus business, and Triceratops and Weekosaurus jumped out of the bushes and ambushed Strongosaurus. Strongosaurus was startled by the ambush and speechless because he could have never expected that two dinosaurs would attack him together. And when they jumped out and ambushed Strongosaurus, they started to bombard him with bananas. They started to bombard Strongosaurus with bananas, just throwing bananas at Strongosaurus, one banana after the other, until Strongosaurus couldn't take it anymore. And he was exasperated, and he turned and he ran. And so that's how Triceratops and Weekosaurus defeated Strongosaurus and showed him that he's no longer the most dominant dinosaur in the land. The end.
That's my turn.
Very good. All right, so we did Sammy's toy and Aya's toys.
I'm very sad.
You're very sad. Why are you sad?
Yay.
So I would love it if you're sad and you want to participate. I would love it if you could come and help me tell the story with somebody else's toys. I would love it if you could come and be the storyteller instead of.
Can you please tell a story about my toy?
Sure, we can. What do we have there, Mila?
And a unicorn.
What's the name of? Is that a robot dog?
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
No. That's my brother's dog.
Do we just call it Robot Dog?
I'm okay.
Okay, and what are your other toys you got there? I see your hand, Rami. Let's quickly tell us.
I have a unicorn and a turtle.
A unicorn and a turtle. Okay.
And the unicorn can do this.
Yep. Perfect. I have a great story about the unicorn and the turtle and the robot dog. Now, Dove, which one of the unicorn, the turtle, or the robot dog, which one should be the doctor in this story? Unicorn, turtle, or robot dog? Which one should be the doctor? The turtle is the doctor? Perfect. And which one is going to have a problem with his eyes? The robot dog or the unicorn?
The robot dog.
The robot dog is going to have a problem with his eyes? Okay, robot dog will have a problem with his eyes, and the turtle is going to be the doctor, and the unicorn is going to be robot dog's friend. So once upon a time, there lived a dog named Robot Dog. Robot Dog was a dog, but also a robot. One day, Robot Dog woke up and he felt he was trying to wake up and he just couldn't quite wake up. He felt really drowsy that morning. He tried to wake up, he tried to open his eyes, but they wouldn't open all the way. He just still felt like really drowsy and sleepy. He walked over to the mirror and he looked in the mirror and he tried to open his eyes all the way, but he just couldn't. No matter how big he tried to open his eyes, he just only could squint, and that's it. He couldn't open his eyes any bigger. He just squinted at himself in the mirror. Wow, I wonder what's going on, thought Robot Dog. This is a real bummer. I feel really sad about this eye situation. So he picked up the phone and he called his friend the unicorn. What's up? Said the unicorn. But the robot dog couldn't hear the unicorn very well because there was construction near the unicorn's house. There were jackhammers and tractors and all kinds of heavy machinery nearby. And so Robot Dog said, "Unicorn, I want to tell you what's going on, but I can't hear you. There's so much noise. What's all that commotion on the other side of the line?" "Oh, that's just like a big construction project near my house," said the unicorn. "That's what that commotion's all about." "Oh," said the robot dog. "Well, listen, unicorn, here's the problem. I can't seem to open my eyes all the way. All I can do is squint this morning. I'm trying to open my eyes, but I'm just squinting, and I can't open my eyes any bigger." "Well," said the unicorn, "I have good news for you. I've got a friend, his name is Turtle, and he's an eye doctor, an optometrist, and he can help you. So that's great news." "Wow," said Robot Dog, "I'm speechless. That's amazing that you've got a friend who's an eye doctor and can help me with my squinting." So off they went, together to visit the turtle eye doctor, the turtle optometrist. They got to the office, and the robot dog came in and sat down, and the turtle eye doctor said to the robot dog, "So what seems to be the problem?" "Well," said robot dog, "what seems to be the problem?" said the turtle doctor. "Are you sick? Are you not feeling well? Are you sleepy? Are you tired? Are you not eating well? Are you having trouble walking? Are you having trouble breathing? Are you having trouble spinning around in a circle 10 times? Are you having trouble remembering where you put your bananas?" And the turtle doctor kept bombarding the robot dog with questions until finally the robot dog said, "Stop, stop, stop, listen. This is the problem. I can't open my eyes all the way. I'm squinting and I just can't get them open all the way." "Oh," said the turtle, "I understand. And how does that make you feel, robot dog?" "Well," said the robot dog, "to be honest, it makes me feel pretty desperate. It makes me feel pretty desperate." Who knows what desperate means? Who remembers? What does desperate mean? Yes, Juliana.
Like you can't wait.
Yeah, like you can't wait. Not only that you can't wait, but you just can't take it anymore. Like you need help, or you really need something, right? You're really in need. You're desperate. "It makes me feel really desperate," said the robot dog, "that I can't open my eyes all the way, because I can't open my eyes all the way. I can't do any of my robot dog things. I can't dig robot dog holes. I can't chase robot sticks. I can't chew on robot bones. I can't do any of my fun robot dog things." "Well," said the turtle eye doctor, "I can see why a problem like that could make you feel exhausted and exasperated. But here's what you need. You need to take these eye drops, special robot eye drops, and you need to put them in your eyes. And once you do that, I think your eyes are going to open all the way." "Okay," said robot dog, "can you put some eye drops in my eyes?" "Sure," said the turtle eye doctor, and he took his little eyedropper that Mila has there, and he put the eye drops in the robot dog's eyes. And robot dog blinked and blinked again, and then tried to open his eyes, and boom, sure enough, the drops had helped his eyes. They had lubricated his robot eye sockets, and the robot dog was able to open his eyes all the way. "Thank you so much, doctor," yelled the robot dog. "You are amazing. I am really speechless. Thank you, doctor." And happily, he and his unicorn friend left the doctor's office and went to get lunch. Yes, Juliana.
Banana lunch.
Banana.
When no one wants to do the story anymore, could I do another one with other dinosaurs I have?
Yes, and in fact, I'm going to leave. I'm going to do one more story for Rami, because we haven't done a story with his toys yet.
Dove.
And then after Rami, I'm going to have Dove and all of you guys. I'll leave you guys together so you can tell some stories on your own, which could be kind of fun. Rami, what do you got there? Which toys should we?
I have some things out of the cartoon Avatar.
Perfect. Oh, Avatar. I offered Dove to watch that cartoon, but he didn't want to watch it.
What is Avatar?
It's the one that I keep offering you to watch, but you don't want to watch it. It's about the guy that goes to another planet. Anyway, Rami, show me what you got.
Momo.
Momo, okay.
And Appa.
What's his name?
Appa.
Appa?
Remember?
Appa is a buffalo?
Like the flying buffalo.
The flying buffalo, Appa, and Momo is what? What kind of animal is Momo? A bat. A bat. So this is going to be a story about Momo the bat and Appa the flying buffalo. Try not to distract us, though, with your balloon blowing, please. Thank you. All right. So once upon a time, on a planet far, far away, there lived two good friends, Momo the dinosaur, Momo the flying buffalo. No,
No,
sorry, Rami, Appa the flying buffalo and Momo the bat. They lived together happily on this planet, and everything was going well. Except one morning, Appa the flying buffalo was startled awake because there was a commotion outside. He was startled awake because there was a commotion outside. And Appa the buffalo, the flying buffalo, ran outside.
flight outside.
Flew outside and saw that what had happened is that a spaceship had crashed right outside his house. Quick, yelled Appa the buffalo to Momo the bat. There's a spaceship that crashed right outside our house. Momo the bat flew outside as well because they both fly. And sure enough, he saw the spaceship. Ah, said Momo the bat. That's what all the commotion was about. It's a spaceship that crashed outside. Yes, said Appa the flying buffalo. It plunged right out of the sky and hit the ground. Well, said Appa the buffalo, this is a devastating thing for the spaceship. That spaceship must be so broken and so destroyed. I doubt that it will ever fly again. I wonder where the engine is on this spaceship, said Appa the flying buffalo. He came close to the spaceship and he squinted around looking in different parts of the ship. Well, said Appa the buffalo, here's the problem. When the ship plunged out of the sky and crashed, the engine right over here is the thing that broke. Appa the flying buffalo and Momo the bat decided they were going to fix this ship and make it fly again. They worked day and night until they worked for a long, long time. It was an overwhelming job. There was so much to do to fix this spaceship. They worked so hard, they were completely exhausted. And into the night, it was already dark and way past their bedtime. They were feeling drowsy, and yet they kept working because they were determined to fix this spaceship. After working for 3 days and 3 nights, they tried to make the spaceship fly, but it would not fly. They were pretty exasperated, to be honest. After so much hard work, the spaceship wouldn't leave the ground. Then they knew that they only had one thing left to do. They had to call the expert, the only person, or the only thing that could fix the spaceship, that had the skills to fix the spaceship. And that, of course, was Robot Dog. They called up Robot Dog and they said, Robot Dog, listen, you're a robot and you know everything about spaceships. We have this spaceship here that plunged right out of the sky, broke apart on the ground. The engine is broken. We're exhausted and exasperated. We've been working for 3 days and 3 nights and we can't get this spaceship off the ground. Well, guys, I think I know what the problem is, said Robot Dog. I think the problem is that you probably fixed the engine, but while you were working on the spaceship for 3 days, the fuel that's in the spaceship evaporated. And so the spaceship doesn't have any fuel. So what you need to do is you need to put fuel in the spaceship. And once you put it in the spaceship, I think the spaceship is going to fly. And so they did that. And once again, they tried to start the spaceship. And suddenly a loud noise startled them. It was the engine of the spaceship starting up. the spaceship made a low hum and another loud noise and then lifted off the ground and flew off into space. Well, Momo the flying buffalo, Momo the bat, and Uppa the flying buffalo were delighted by this turn of events. They were so happy that they had worked together to fix the spaceship. They gave each other a huge high five, and off they went, proud of themselves and happy to get lunch. And now it's my turn to get lunch. But I'm going to leave you guys here if you want to tell some stories together.
I want to say one thing.
Yes, Rami.
That actually I'm looking on Avatar. We're like on the fourth chapter or the fifth.
Yeah. You are welcome to use any of those things, and
I was supposed to use them while you were here.
use them now.
No, I was supposed to use them while you were here.
Okay, I will help you tell one more story though. So pick 2 toys out of that bag, and then I'll help you tell one more story. 3 toys. Come on, hurry up though, okay? Come on, chop. Hurry up, go. Come on, buddy. Okay, I'm getting really exasperated now. Sit down.
I was supposed to use all of them.
Sit down in the big chair.
I was supposed
all
to.
the kids use just a couple toys. So
But I was supposed to use all of those for against Schoolhouse, but you never let me use my
You're welcome
things.
to use these toys that you have here. None of the kids brought out like 30 toys. They only had a couple toys each. Okay, let me help you tell this story. I'll help you get it. So here we have, let's introduce our characters in the story. Here we have this brontosaurus named Bronny.
No, his name was Gus.
Gus. Brontosaurus named Gus. And
This
Triceratops named
Ophelia.
Ophelia. And
this strong dinosaur that's green. Okay. Let me go.
Bob.
No.
Phineas. So here we have a green dinosaur named Phineas. We have an orange triceratops named Ophelia. And we have a blue brontosaurus named Gus. Okay? And where do they live?
They live in Africa.
They live in Africa. And are they friends, or are they brothers and sisters, or how are they?
Brothers and sisters.
They're all brothers and sisters?
And they always fight. Tell them about them, and I'll bring the stuff for the city. Okay? You could tell, and I'll bring.
So here we have Dove. Please don't bring any more toys here. No. This is a lot of toys.
But just a little bit more.
So here we have our blue brontosaurus named Gus, our green dinosaur named Phineas, and this orange triceratops named Ophelia. They are all brothers and sister, and they live in Africa. And we're gonna, I guess Dove is getting some more toys, but we'll get this story started. So they live in Africa, and everything is great in their world. They have sunshine, they have plenty of food. Brontosaurus especially likes to eat leaves off of tall trees, and Triceratops, Ophelia likes to root in the ground and get stuff out of the ground, like nuts and potatoes and things. And this green dinosaur, Phineas, he likes fish. He likes to wade into the water and get delicious fish out of the water. And so everything was pretty great in their world until one morning they were startled awake by some commotion in the sky. They all jumped out of their dinosaur beds and looked up at the sky. So, yeah, come on, hurry up. So I was telling them that these dinosaurs were having a wonderful time. They had plenty of food. Green dinosaur Phineas liked fish, and so he would wade into the water and get fish from the water. And the Brontosaurus, give me the tree.
Gus,
Mhm.
loves to eat these.
Yeah, he loves to eat the leaves off of tall trees. There he is eating leaves of tall trees. And Triceratops
Loves to stand next to the volcano and worm.
loves to like root around for food and loves to be next to the volcano and stay warm. And so one morning they were startled awake by a commotion in the sky. And they looked up at the sky and they saw a huge meteor plunging to Earth, plunging down to the ground. It was plunging down. The meteor plunged down to the ground.
No, right. I'm gonna make a meteor.
It plunged to the ground. Okay, after you make the meteor, then you're gonna take over the story, since I got it started for you. Yes, there it goes. Look, guys, here comes the meteor plunging to the ground, and there was a huge explosion. And then, okay, I'm gonna stand up. Now you're taking over the story. Sit down.
And you're going to read one?
I have to grab so much. I'm really tired. You have to sit down and take over the story. So Gus and Ophelia and Phineas, they saw this huge meteor plunge to Earth and make a huge explosion. And then
things and they came. Here, they looked at it. So they looked here. They looked, and they saw that there's a person inside. And then they opened it with their tails. This guy opened it. So Phineas opened it, and then they saw that person was an alien. And then he came to their house, and he came to Africa, and he saw all those things. So he saw these trees. He saw these. He saw the volcano. So he saw this water in the volcano. And he said, could I live here? And they said, sure. And then that was the end of the story.
It was a good story, though.
Thanks. Hey guys, you know why I named them Gus and Ophelia and Phineas? Because Phineas is my friend that usually comes to the reservoir.
Why did you call one Gus?
Because Gus and Ophelia are my friends, and they're coming to my house today. They're my guests.
Do you want me to call you right now?
Mila, yeah, sure, I'll call you later, okay? Okay.
Go. Can you just look at the cartoon?
Yeah, good. Guys, we have to go because our friends are already here and they're packing our car, and I have to go help them. So we gotta go. But guys, you know what? We'll think of something interesting tomorrow. And I promise tomorrow we'll do popcorn story.
And
Yeah, but
no, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is the weekend.
tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh, yeah. But we'll do it on Monday, and we'll do popcorn story. We'll do Mad Libs. We'll do everything you want.
Wait,
I want like. Дорик, давай ты отключишься, а я тебе позвоню на iPad. Хорошо. Сейчас. And we'll, guys, do a lot of fun things tomorrow, and we hope you enjoy it on Monday. Okay? We hope you enjoy it. In 2 days, we hope you enjoy our green schoolhouse. It's gonna be very good. Okay? So have fun, be safe, and we're leaving the meeting. And don't panic, okay? So I'll meet you guys. I'll meet you on Monday, okay?
yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Ronnie.
Bye.
Bye.